Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you about my project, that is Salon Appointment Booking System or Salon Management System, which I have developed using Spring Boot Microservices and React.js. So the technologies which I have used for the development of the projects are Java Spring Boot Microservices for the backend, React.js for the frontend, MySQL for the database, Maven for the project and the dependency management, and for the styling purpose, I have used Bootstrap 5. And the softwares which I have used for the development of the projects are STS or Spring Tool Suite 4 for the backend, VS Code for the frontend, and I have used MySQL Workbench for data querying and manipulation. Now let's see the user modules present in the project. So in our project, mainly three modules are there. That is administrator module, the second one is Salon module, and the last one is customer module. Functional modules present in the project. So the very first and the very important functional module is user authentication module. The second one is location module. The third one is Salon module. The next one is Salon facility module. And the next one is Salon review module. The next module is Salon booking module. And the last and the very important module is payment module, in which I have integrated Razorpay Payment Gateway. Now let's see the basic overview of the project. So as we know, our project contains three user modules, that is administrator module, the second one is Salon module, and the last one is customer module. So firstly, admin will register and log in into the system, and after the admin login, admin will be able to add the locations into the system so that he can register the salons from this location only. Okay. Then after that, admin will register the Salon manager and he will add the salons under this manager. In the similar way, admin can register multiple Salon manager and register multiple salons into the system. And as soon as admin adds all the Salon manager and the salons into the system, so when the customer will visit to our website for the very first time, he will be able to see all the listed salon by the admin, and from there customer will be able to see all the salons and the complete detail about each salon, and based on the location also customer will be able to search the salons. And now customer will be able to select any one of the salon, and he can take the salon appointment by making the payment, and if slot is available, then customer will be able to make the payment. Okay, and for the payment we have integrated the Razorpay Payment Gateway. Okay, so using the Razorpay, customer will pay the amount to the salon, and the amount which is paid by the customer will go into the salon's manager's wallet account, and salon manager will be able to see all the collected amount in his wallet, and salon manager will be able to see all the appointments by all the customer for their respective salons. And in the end, admin will be able to see the complete detail about the location, salon manager, customer, and the appointments in his dashboard. So this was a basic overview of the project. Multiple more functionalities are also there, like salon facilities, reviews. Those things we will see in the later part of the video. But as of now, let's see all the microservices which we have created in the backend. So total we have 6 microservices in the backend. Okay, out of which one is service registry and the second one is API gateway. Okay, and the functional microservices are user service, Salon microservice, then booking service is there, and the payment service is there. Okay, so talking about the service registry, it registers and manages all the microservices, ensuring they can communicate efficiently within the systems. Means whenever we will run our microservice, whenever we run our microservices, it will get registered in the service registry. The second one is API gateway. Okay, so it acts as a single entry point for all the requests, handling the authentication, routing, and the load balancing. That means from our React.js application, from the front end, whenever the request comes to the back end, okay, it will firstly come to the API gateway, and from there it will route based on the URL. The third one is user service. Okay, so in the user service, I have created all the APIs related to the registration, login, fetch details, basically about the users. Okay, the next one is Salon service. So in this, I have created all the APIs related to the salons, locations, then salon facilities, salons, customer reviews. So these APIs I have created under the Salon service. Okay, but definitely we can make the separate microservice for location also, facility also, and the reviews also. That completely depends upon us. The next one is booking service. So in this, I have created all the APIs related to the customer salon appointment bookings. And the next one is payment service. So in this service, I have integrated the Razorpay to process the secure online payment for the booked salon appointments. So these were the backend microservices which I have created. Now let's see the complete flow from the front end to the backend to the database, complete thing. So when user will initiate the request on the front end, that is from our React.js application, the request will come to the backend Spring Boot application, okay, and the request will firstly come to the API gateway in the backend, okay. This will be responsible for handling the request from the front end, okay, and based on the URL which came from the front end, it will decide in which microservice is it has to basically route the request, okay. So let's suppose the user came for the user registration, sorry, the request came for the user registration, so it will go it will route the request to the user service, and this user service is connected with the database, okay. So it will register the user in the database, basically in its connected database, okay. In the similar way, Salon service is connected with its database, okay, and this can be MySQL, this can be MariaDB, this can be another DB, this can be another database, Oracle DB, okay. So it's upon us, but in my project, like I have integrated MySQL only, I have used MySQL for all the services, okay. So in the similar way, based on the request came from the front end, it will basically decide and route to the desired microservices, and that particular service will be responsible for handling the request and giving the response to the API gateway, and again API gateway will send the response to the front end, okay. And all, whenever we make our service up, microservice up, okay, firstly it will get registered in the service registry, okay. So this was a flow from the front end to the back end, okay. Now let's see the complete project in detail, but before that I would like to request you guys to please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it really takes lots of time and efforts for creating such type of projects. So now without wasting any time, let's see the complete thing in detail, and for that let's go to the other end. So firstly let's see our backend microservices, okay. So as I've already told that I've used HTS4 for the project development, so this is HTS4, and herein we can see multiple microservices are there, okay, like API gateway, booking service, payment service, then Salon service registry, and the user service which I had shown here in this image, okay. So now let's see the project structure of each microservice, and we can see it is Maven structure, and here we can see the pom.xml, okay. All the dependencies which are required I have added in the pom.xml only in each microservice, and here let me open the src main java in the resources folder also. So here only one package is there, and in the application.yml, like we have configured the complete routing thing, okay, in the API gateway. And talking about the Salon service, see that, so in this multiple like packages are there, like config, controller, DAO, DTO layer is there, service layer is there, entity is there, and in this facility, location, Salon, facility and reviews, all these things are there as I have shown in the this image, okay, here, okay, location, facilities. So about these things, like I've created the APIs in the Salon service, okay. And the payment service, in the payment service, like I have integrated the Razorpay Payment Gateway, okay. So we can see the structure here, service registry, this is our service registry, then here we have our user services, okay. Multiple packages are there here also, and here only one entity is there, which is user, which will store the user related information here. And now let's see our front-end React.js application also. So we can see here Salon service front-end. This is our React application. In the src folder, we have created all the required components. We have multiple folders here: booking component, then facility component, images which are required, location component, then navigation bar components, okay, Salon component, reviews component, and the user component which has user related components here, okay. Yeah, now without wasting any time, let's run both our backend and the front end application. So firstly let's run our backend application. So let's run all the microservices here. So firstly I'll run service registry, right click on the project, run as Spring Boot app. Here we can see here it is running, it is processing, and we can see here started Salon service registration application on port 8761. Okay, that means our service registry application is running. So as soon as it is running, I'll go to the browser, okay, and hit this URL. Okay, since our application is running on localhost in the same system, I have written here localhost and it is running on port 8761. I'll hit enter now, and here you will be able to see Spring Eureka UI. Okay, so whenever now you'll run the backend application, any microservices, you will be able to see here. Okay, it will get registered in the service registry. Okay, so let's run API gateway now. While running the project, you should also follow the same steps. Okay, so run the Spring Boot application API gateway. We can see here it's processing, and also since service registry application is running, so we can see this icon here, green icon, that means it is running, and we are not able to see this icon here for the other services. Okay, our API gateway is running now and it also got started. Okay, started Salon API gateway application. Okay, on port 8080 I have kept. Okay, so I'll go to the service registry and reload it again, and we can see here Salon application API gateway is running on port 8080. In the similar way, let's run all our microservices. Okay, so now I'll run booking service. We can see this icon for the API gateway also, and our booking service is running now. Yeah, our Salon booking service application is also started. Okay, I'll go and refresh here again. Salon booking service is running on port 8083. Okay, let's run the payment service also. Let it run. We can see it's processing. After that, we have to run Salon service and the Salon user service. Okay. Yeah, Salon payment service application is also running. We can see here it's running. Now run Salon service. Right click on the project, run as Spring Boot app. Well, then I'll go here and refresh. Okay, payment service is also running. Let's wait for the Salon service now. Okay, Salon service application is also started. Now only user service is pending. I'll right click and run user service also. Okay, let it run. Till then I'll refresh this, and I can see here Salon service is also running on port 8082. Okay. Okay, our Salon user service application is also started on port 8081. I'll just reload it, and we can see all our microservices are up and running now, and we can see it here along with the code. Okay, now let's also run our React.js application. So for that, I'll simply go to the terminal here, and here I'll simply run the command npm start. Okay, and hit enter. And also one more very important thing here. So since here node modules, these packages are present here, this folder, that means I can simply run npm start. Okay, but let's suppose in your case it is not present, then simply hit the command npm install. Okay, to install all the packages, required packages. Okay, and then run the command npm start. Okay, so our React.js application is starting. Now let it load. Okay, so our backend and the front-end application both are running, and we can see the output here in the front end. Okay, and also here we are able to see locations, facilities, and all the salons added by the admin. Okay, so these things are coming from the backend. Okay, and we can also check the console here. Okay, we have received the request on the front end. Okay, and we have sent the response, and so that's why we are able to see those location, facilities, and the salons. Okay, so mainly that we are getting from the Salon service. So I'll open the console here for the Salon service, and we can see, okay, Salon service application. In the API gateway also we have received the request, and that got routed to the Salon service. Okay, so the important thing here is whatever request coming from the front end, it is firstly coming to the API gateway, and our API gateway is running on port 80 80, I think. Let's check here. Yeah, Salon API service is running on 8080. So from the front end, we will not hit the API, the microservices, okay, on port 8083 for the payment 8084. We will simply hit it on API gateway that is 8080, and based on the request, it will route to the desired service. Okay, as I have explained here in this image. Okay. Now, since both our front end and the back end application is running, let's see the complete project in detail now. So this is our front end. Okay, so when customer will visit to our website for the very first time, they will be able to see this landing page where they will be able to see all the salons added by our admin. Okay, then we have locations here. Okay, so we can search the salons based on the location also. So if I click on Mumbai location, there are 3 salons. If I click on Pune, then there is 3 salons. Okay, and these are all the like facilities, okay, which are available in the salons. Okay, so these are the common facilities actually. Okay, but it is dependent upon the salon manager. So let's suppose if they want to add the facilities in their salons, if they are providing, they can add, okay, out of these facilities which admin has added. Those things we will see after the admin login. Then here, yeah, we can see here all the salons here. Then in the navigation bar, we have about us, okay, which is static page, and the contact us page, which is static again. And we have register customer from here and the login option here. Okay, as a customer, I can click on book now here. Okay, and then here I will be able to see all the facilities added by the salon manager inside this salon. Okay, free Wi-Fi, and all the reviews also I can see here from all the customers. Since this salon is from the Pune location, so we are able to see other salons from the Pune location here. Okay, now as a customer, I can select the date here, and I can select the time slot, like for 14th Feb, I want from 10 to 11 a.m. I can click on book salon. Okay, but here I'm getting the alert as please login to book the salon slot. Okay, so I have to log in as a customer to book that. Okay, but I hope you got the idea like how it is looking now. Let's log in as an admin only firstly. So I'll use the email ID and the password, okay, for the admin login, and yeah, logged in successful, and I got multiple options in the navigation bar as soon as I logged in as a admin. Okay, but the thing is, like, you might be thinking like, since we have not registered admin into the system, but then also I have logged in with the email ID and the password, so how come that is possible? Okay, so let me explain you here. In the user service, if I open here Salon user service, this main application, okay, here I have implemented it with the command line runner, and here in the run method I have mentioned here, okay, if this email ID is not present in the DB, in the database, okay, so by default we have to add, okay, email ID and the password. Okay, so this is the email ID, okay, and this is the password. So as of now, these credentials are dummy credentials. Okay, definitely you can change based on your requirement whatever you want to keep. You can keep your personal email ID also here. Okay, and also I have written here the log admin not found in the system, so adding the default admin. That means if it is present in the database, then it will skip this part, but if admin is not present in the database, it will add it in the database. Okay, so that's the reason I was able to log in with this email ID. Okay, so I hope this point got cleared. Okay, now as soon as I logged in as admin, I got multiple options in the navigation bar. I can add the location from here. Okay, I'll add here location Navi Mumbai. Okay, add location, and here we can see Navi Mumbai also got added, and if I click on Navi Mumbai, then there is no salons under it. Okay, in Mumbai there is 3, in Pune there is 3, and in all location also I can see the salons. Okay, but in Navi Mumbai there is no salons till now. Okay, Also we can add multiple like facilities. As of now we can see there are 3 facility: music, AC, free Wi-Fi is there, okay, free charging port, whatever, like it's upon us, okay. I'm just adding it here to show, okay. Add facility. So now admin has added these facilities. That means salons can now log in, and if they want they can add this facility also in their salons, okay. This is just a common facilities which can be present in any of the salons, okay. So if I click on Priyanka's salon, so here only one facility is there, okay, but here admin has added 4. So if Priyanka wants that multiple Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi facility also, if she wants to add, she can add here, okay, after the login, okay. So we have seen add facility also. Then let's add the salon, okay. So for adding the salon, we have to select the salon admin, okay, or salon manager, you can say. So firstly we will have to register the salon manager, okay. So I'll just add the manager firstly, and I'll give the name as are just dummy credentials. So if you want you can add the correct credential also, but as of now I'm just adding the demo credentials here, demo address. I'll register the salon manager here, registered successful, and I'll go to the add location, okay. So now since we have registered the salon manager, so here I got the option Michael Jackson, okay. I'll select this and in location, let's add in the Navi Mumbai location. I've entered the dummy email ID here, and these are just for the demo purpose to demonstrate about the project. And here we have to select the image, okay. So I'll select it from the laptop. After adding the correct credentials, all the details here, I'll click on add salon, and salon added successful. And we can see here one more salon got added here, okay. Price per service is 2.5k, okay, and it is there in the Navi Mumbai, okay. So if I click on the Mumbai, there is 3 salons, in the Pune there is 3, and in the Navi Mumbai there is only 1 salon which we have added just now, okay. And if I go to the book now, here I cannot see the facilities here, okay. There is no review, okay. So we have added the salon also, and since we have logged in as an admin will be able to see all the bookings, okay. All the bookings admin will be able to see from all the salons. But as of now here we can see for only Priyanka's salon all the entries are there, because I was testing at that time, okay. Approved, pending, approved, okay. I mean complete detail we will be able to see here: salon name, salon email, okay, salon contact, then booking ID is this, okay, the customer name is this, okay, the customer contact, date on which it is booked, time slot for which the customer has booked, and the booking status, okay, and the total amount, okay, and the view customer, and admin will be able to see all the customers also here. So as of now only one customer is there, that is Murad. Okay, and this is just for the demo purpose. This email ID I have used. Okay, this is dummy only. Okay, now I'll log out as a admin and I'll log in as a Salon. Okay, email ID and the password of the Salon manager and log in. Okay, so as soon as I logged in as a Salon, okay, I'll get two options in the navigation bar. The very first one is earnings. Okay, so here wallet balance is definitely it will be 0 because just now we have registered this Salon. So definitely there is no bookings till now and there is no earnings. Okay, and the second one is all booking. So again this will be also empty only, right? Because there is no booking from all from any of the customer till now. Okay, so now I'll open his salon, that is Mike's best salon. Okay, now since he is the manager of this salon, okay, so that's why he got the option to add the facilities here. Okay, I'll click on add facilities here. As of now it's empty here. Okay, we know. So from here we can add the facility here. Okay, free charging port, let's add this, and free Wi-Fi and free let's suppose music. Okay, so now if I go to the my best salon again, then we will be able to see free Wi-Fi, free music and the free charging port. Okay, all the customer will be able to see these facilities now. Okay, yeah, now we have added the facilities also. We can see the bookings here, we can see the earnings here. Okay, now let's log out as a salon and register one customer. Okay, and let's try to book this Michael's best salon appointment. Okay, so firstly let's register the customer. So I'll give the name Abhishek Yadav, Abhishek @demo.com. Okay, email ID for demonstration I'll use select mail, contact number, register the user. I'll copy the email ID. Okay, I'll just register the login with this customer now. Login, and as soon as I logged in as a customer, I'll get one option in the navigation bar, that is my bookings. Since we have just now registered with this customer, definitely this will be empty. So let's do one thing. I'll search the salon in the Navi Mumbai location. Okay, I'll open this. Okay, I can see this facilities here which was added by the salon manager Michael. Okay, and also here if you notice, since we have logged in as a customer, we have got the option to add the review also. Okay, so firstly let's book the slot, okay, for 10th Feb from 10 to 11 a.m. Okay, I'll book it. Okay, congratulations, slot is available, and loading the payment page. Okay, so we can see here we have got this Razorpay interface here to make the payment. Okay, and also like I've already told, like we have a payment service. Okay, here Salon payment service. So in that we have integrated the Razor Payment Gateway. Okay, so that's why we are getting this option. So before booking the appointment slot, okay, we will have to make the payment, and also this is in test mode. Okay, if we want it for the live mode, then we will have to like take the approval from the Razorpay team. Okay, we have to provide the documents. If everything is okay, then we will get the credential for the live mode, I mean the client key and the secret. Okay, so as of now the client and the secret which I have got, okay, that is for the test one. Okay, so this is just for the test credential. Okay, which I'll disable after this video. Okay, so you can, if you want it for the live mode, then you will have to take the approval, then you will have to generate the key and the secret for the production or live mode. Okay, so as of now we will have to make the payment of 2500 rupees, okay, to book the appointment. Okay, so here we have got multiple options here: UPI, cards, EMI. Okay, I'll click on the UPI, and here I can simply use the UPI ID success, okay, to make this payment successful. Okay, because this is test mode, so it's upon us. Okay, if you want the failure, then you can write here failure at the rate Razorpay. Okay, if you want success, then you can do in this way. Okay, and also if you want to test for the test data for credit card Razorpay Payment Gateway. Okay, so you can directly search. If you don't want to make a UPI payment, okay, then you can also test it with the card details. Okay, so they will provide the card details. You can use this card details. Definitely these are test mode. Okay, so these are just dummy credentials. Okay, as we can see here, test card, these are not actual details. Okay, this is just for the testing purpose. Okay, so in the similar way, so we have UPI ID details also. So if you want it for the success, then you can use success at the rate Razorpay, so it will give you the success payment. And if you want it for the failure flow, if you want to test, I mean, okay, for the failure, then you can use this. Okay, as of now we will do for the success at the rate Razorpay. Okay, I'll click on verify and pay, confirming payment successful. You have booked the slot successful. And in the my bookings, now previously it was empty, but now the booking status is approved, and we have booked for the date 10th Feb. Okay, this is the time slot which we have selected. This is the amount which we have paid. Okay, this is the salon's name, Mike's Best Salon. This is the booking ID which got auto generated. Okay, this is the customer name and the customer contact here. Okay, so now what I'll do, I can also, as a customer, I can also add the review. Okay, so let's suppose I have attended the appointment, so I can add the salon review here. Okay, the service was good. Okay, add the review, and here we can see Abhishek has given 5 star, and this is the review added by him. Okay, and in the similar way, let's suppose I logged in with the another customer, that is Murad. Okay, login. Okay, let's suppose I can see Abhishek's review here. I can add my also here. Okay, very good service, add review, and here we can see Abhishek's review, and this is the Murad. It is provided by the Salon. Now what I'll do, I'll log out and I'll log in with the Salon's manager now. Correct credential, login, and in the earnings, firstly let's see all the bookings. Okay, so previously this was also empty, but now since Abhishek Yadav has booked taken the appointment on this date and on this time slot, okay, and he has paid the amount 2500. Okay, booking status is approved. Now if I click on the earnings, so I can see the wallet balance as 2500. Okay, so from the UI, like from the front end, it is looking very simple, but in the back end multiple communications are happening. Okay, the request is going from front end to the back end, the API gateway, then it is going to the payment service. If payment is successful, then in the user service I have written the created the API for wallet update for the Salon manager, and if that is also done, then it will call internally booking service to add the entry in the booking service. So from the front end, basically it is looking simple, but in the back end multiple things are happening. Okay, so if you want the detailed video about the code explanation also, then please do comment. Okay, I'll definitely make those videos also. So now I'll log out as a Salon, and I'll log in with the admin, okay, to check all the details from his side. Login. Yeah. If I go to the view customers, okay, previously only Murad Ali was there, but now it's Abhishek Yadav also. View all bookings. Okay, we can see this is the entry which was added here. Okay, and also if I, as the admin, if I see my Salon, I'm able to see the updated facilities, reviews I can see here. Okay, so this was the complete overview of the project. I hope you guys liked each and every functionalities which I have added in this project, and also the complete flow. So please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it really takes lot of time and efforts for creating such type of projects. Students can use this project for the learning purpose. They can also refer these functionalities to add in their project, and also this project is really good for the resume and for the internships also. Okay, so hit that subscribe button to motivate me to create more such type of projects for you guys. We will meet soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.